Hello everyone, my name is Lim Yik Haw. Currently, I'm a student studying a bachelor degree of entrepreneurship. So I'm a student taking the elementary statistics course this semester. I decided to take this course because statistics is an important subject that is widely used in many fields, especially in business, education, and decision making. At the beginning of the semester, I feel a bit nervous because I was not very confident with number and calculation. I was worried that I might not be able to follow the lessons properly. However, at the same time, I was also curious to learn how statistics work and how data can be used to explain in real life situations. This curiosity encouraged me to stay positive and give me best throughout the course. Overall, my experience learning elementary statistics has been challenging but meaningful. In the early week of the course, I found statistics quite confusing because there were many formula, symbols, and new terms that I have never encountered before. Topics such as probability, distribution, and data analysis were especially difficult for me at first. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed when I could not solve the question correctly. However, as the course progressed, I slowly began to understand the concept through regular practice tutorial and explanation given by lecturer. Step-by-step example help me see how each formula works and why it is used. Completing exercise and assignment also help me improve my understanding. Even when I make mistakes, I learn from them and become more familiar with the question. Some topics that I found interesting were mean, median, mode, and probability because these concepts are simple yet very useful and commonly applied in daily life, such as analyzing results or making comparisons. One of my best memories from this course was when I finally understood how to solve probability questions correctly. At the beginning, I often feel confused about which formula to use and how to interpret this question. I make many mistakes and sometimes feel discouraged. However, after doing more practice questions and reviewing the example, I have an aha moment when everything suddenly becomes clearer. I was able to understand the logic behind probability instead of just memorizing formula. So at here, I believe that practice makes perfect. This moment was very meaningful to me because it increased my confidence in learning statistics. It showed me that even though a subject may seem difficult at first, but if you have patience and effort and continued practice can lead to improvement. This experience motivated me to stay consistent and not give up easily when facing challenging topics. There are several important lessons that I have learned from the elementary statistics course. First, I learned how to collect, organize, and analyze data in proper and systematic way. This helped me to understand the importance of accuracy and clarity when dealing with data. I also learned important statistic measures such as mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation. This measure helps summarize data and make it easier to understand set of information. Through this course, I realized that statistics play an important role in making better decisions. For example, in business, statistics can be used to analyze sales performance and customer trend. In education, it can be used to evaluate student performance in daily life. Statistics help us understand survey, report, and new more clearer. One application that I find especially interesting is using statistics to compare data and identify trends. This helps me to understand more logical and make decisions based on evidence rather than assumption. In conclusion, learning elementary has been a valuable and rewarding experience for me. Although the course was challenging at times, it helped me to develop better analytical thinking, problem solving skills, and confidence in handling numbers. In the future, I plan to apply the knowledge I gained from this course in my study and career, especially when working with data, report, or research. This course has provided me with a strong foundation and a better understanding of how statistics is used in real-world situations. So, I appreciate and thanks for my lecturer. That's all from me. Thank you for watching and thank you for your time.